Jefferson, joined by Grant Hill and Rich. Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And the tip belongs to the Jazz. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now here's Leonard. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Robinson. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Right side Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, wow. Okay, job turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Pass to Thor. Roy pulls it in.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Now Morant. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Missed inside. Out to the right wing. Smith outside. Here's Leonard. On target from about 13 feet.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
For the finish. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
A nice shot by Watson.
Out to a hot start, full makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Morant. And he's going up. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Trendon Watford.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot. Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And that one's good. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, how about the floater from Kawhi? Nice touch.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Memphis. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back over to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here he goes. Pass to Wall. Knocks down the ball.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Watford. Back to Leonard. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the...
his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Leonard, left side. Smith outside. Pulls it from the corner. The shot by Watford, no good. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 4. Pass to Walsh. Here's Roy. Intercepted. Here's Leonard. Utah grabs the miss.
Nigga using jerkage to bring that bitch up 50 miles per hour, G. Nigga like a little mini bus. Yeah. I don't know how the fuck he moving faster than David Robinson, but I don't like it.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Pass to Smith. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Shot clock at 5. Double team on Leonard. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Tomorrow, yeah. All right.
Big finish by Robinson.
He hears the whistle and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Oh, free throw no good for Robinson. Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay alive.
I'm fucking up.
That is key.
Lobo, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Morant with the slam!
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Here's Barrett. No good with a layup. Doesn't go for him. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Memphis ahead, up by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Here's Roy. Lobo with the rebound. Grizzlies lead by 6. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Morant attacking. And then Morant with the jam.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Barrett into the lane. No good there. Over to the wing. Outside Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Barrett. Robinson with the block. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Robinson's got 8.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical
with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Lets it go from deep. Misses his fourth shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Here's Robinson. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Diawara. Outside Barrett. Goes up and lays it in.
Come
Nice
on,
and
he
easy.
made that weak shit.
And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside.
Ah.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Bobo. And there's the drive. And he can't jam it through. Here's Utah. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Back to Morant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call for the Jazz. Memphis leading by 5. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And here's Shepard for 3. Hits the trifecta. Shepard's got 6.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Launches it. Some solid defense from Barrett. And here's Memphis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's an opportunistic scorer in the open floor. Barrett makes sure to take advantage of these chances whenever
He didn't even
can.
step out of bounds.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 14-6 run. The rebound by Carter.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Crafty move. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
And there's a 3-second violation. Jazz trail by 9. Outside, Alexander Walker. And Utah has possession. Right side Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis with a rebound. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. The call! A ferocious take.
Some serious intensity from Leonard, driving in with a purpose and slamming it down.
Pass to Gay. Banked it in off the glass. Gay's got his second basket on the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Leonard outside. The claw attacking. And they'll get another chance. And so it's Memphis with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Grizzlies lead by 9. Down low. And it's stolen by Noel. The kick out to Gay. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. Gay's got 7.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Inside. Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
Impressive slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Smith hits them both. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Gay outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Noel. Tries again. And here's Alexander Walker. Oh, sweet move. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Smith. Rebounded by Gay.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Wallace outside. Here's Carter. Launches a 3. The shot won't fall. It's stolen. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gay outside. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Noel. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Here's Noel. It's rebounded by Memphis. The 3. Look at Leonard. Dialed in from deep.
It's been a dominant night for him. Staying productive.
Yeah. Yeah, shit's OC.
Pass to Carter. Back to Wallace. Just 4 to shoot. Into the lane. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. That misses. Free throws. Memphis leading by 6. To the wing, right side. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd.
Walk that nigga down. No, fuck that.
Outside, Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Barrett. Picked it. Now Noel. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Here's Wallace. Pass to Noel. 6 on the shot clock.
And the defense simply wasn't there in the first half. They sure are now.
And here's Shepard for three. Drops in the three. Shepard's got 9.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
Pass to Gay. Here's Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Shepard. Here's Momo. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Pass to Roy. Fires the three. Counted from distance. Roy's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. 16 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. First free throw is good. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And so he hits both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Walsh. Puts up a three. Another three for Utah. Outside Barrett. 2 on the clock. Oh, he tried to double clutch on that dunk and couldn't get it down. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Jazz trail by 7. Morant surveying the floor. Pass to Roy. Clock at 6. Back to Morant. To the right side. Fires from deep. Bobo with a rebound. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
In for Memphis.
So it's the Grizzlies now. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Walsh. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And here's Leonard. Fires for three. He can't get it to go. Outside Morant. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Back to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. Fades. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. For three, Barrett gets the three to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Morant, no good. And so it's Memphis with it. Leonard for three. Kawhi connects from the corner.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 5th foul. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Memphis making a switch here. And here's Shepard for three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
With the drive.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Morant. Oh, he misses the layup. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Ja selling layups.
Now Mitchell. Both hands there for a little extra.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Robinson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Jalen Smith.
Man, the defender really went after him.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Memphis leading by 16. Now Leonard. Takes a three. Beyond the arc. Up again. The putback. How about the activity?
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan.